SigmaOS, can it really replace Google Chrome? Well, to be very honest, I stopped using Google Chrome a long time back. I've switched between a lot of web browsers since then. I've tried out Brave, Firefox, Opera GX, and even Tor browser. If you know, you know. I was looking for something that would help me minimize my distractions and help me stay a lot more productive. Maybe I do have a solution to my problem finally. I recently read an article about this web browser called SigmaOS and I thought of giving it a try. And I soon realized this can actually help me stay a lot more organized, or at least I can try to stay organized this way. So hey guys, if you're new over here, my name is Prithviraj and I'm an electronic music producer, a part-time gamer, and I also try to make videos. Before I begin, the biggest drawback I have with SigmaOS is that it's only available for macOS as of now. I would have loved to have it on Windows as well since my primary computer runs on Windows. This would have allowed me to have a unified experience while switching from my MacBook. Alright, so what's the fuss about the SigmaOS? Well, to begin with, it showed me something I never knew I needed before I actually started using it. You can organize your tabs into different workspaces. I generally keep thousands of bookmarks and it can be really tough managing all of them at once. But while using SigmaOS, I'm able to organize them based on different workspaces. So let me guide you through my setup. The menu bar is actually on the right side instead of being there at the top. This thing took me a little bit of time to get used to, but once I got used to it, I just had to take my cursor to the left and the menu bar will pop up. It has workspaces just like Slack. I'm using the free version of SigmaOS, hence I can have up to 3 workspaces. I only deal with all my personal projects on SigmaOS and I deal with all my freelance related work and client related stuff on Firefox as of now. I created the 3 workspaces based on different projects of mine. I piled all my YouTube related stuff under PR75K for obvious reasons. My music production related tabs under Flazix again for obvious reasons. And lastly, personal. I generally keep all the entertainment related stuff here. So every time I open a workspace, it only shows the bookmarks that would be useful for me at that time. For example, when I open my YouTube workspace, it has all the resources I need to create my videos. This also helps me keep Netflix away from my site for the most parts. Another thing about SigmaOS is that you can check off different tabs in the style of a to-do list. Once you are done with a certain tab, you can simply check them off like a task from your to-do list, or you can simply press D on your keyboard and it will do the job as well. Speaking of to-do list, you can actually set reminders inside of SigmaOS. This was a sweet little feature that allowed me to reply to emails on time, to be honest. The main driving factor of SigmaOS has to be the shortcuts. It is completely different from any other web browser, hence you would need some time to get used to it. Or you can simply press C on your keyboard and it will open up a shortcuts cheat sheet as it calls, in case you forgot what they were. The most useful one for me was actually the space bar. You can hit the space bar key on your keyboard and it will open up the search bar. It was really convenient to search something straight away just by hitting the space bar. Another useful shortcut that I found was the arrow keys. You can switch between different tabs just by pressing the arrow keys. It mostly has single key shortcuts, hence you can remember them quite easily, but sometimes it can be a hindrance as well. Like I wanted to scroll using the arrow keys, but it switched to a different tab and yeah, that was sad. Another selling point of SigmaOS is the split screen feature. I use this feature a lot in Windows 11, hence I found this really useful. It can especially be useful when you are doing research related tasks. You can have an article open on one side along with Google Docs or whatever platform you're using on the other side. Else you can simply open Spotify and play some music from there. It's a really handy feature, to be honest. And also when someone shares a link with you, it automatically creates a new area called shared with me. Here you can open and see all the links shared with you in one place. The reason why many people find it difficult to switch away from Google Chrome is because of its large library of extensions, which you can download from the Chrome Web Store. Well, the good news is that just like many other Chromium based web browsers, you can use your favorite extensions on SigmaOS as well. Overall, SigmaOS is a very lightweight web browser and it consumes a lot less resources when you compare it with Google Chrome. So the question here is that, should you be switching to SigmaOS? If you ask for my experience, I shall say for me to completely switch to SigmaOS as my primary web browser, it first needs to be available on Windows as well. Other than that, SigmaOS is still kind of in its early stages, hence it could be a little bit buggy at times. Like the search bar often takes a little bit more time to load up. This can actually be a lot more smoother. Hence I shall say SigmaOS needs a lot more work. As of now, I won't be switching from Brave or Firefox, but I can surely see myself coming back to SigmaOS as my primary web browser in the near future. You need some time to get used to SigmaOS, to be honest. Especially you need some time to get used to the shortcuts. Once you get used to all the ins and outs of SigmaOS, it can really help you stay a lot more organized, thereby helping you stay a lot more productive. And speaking about productivity, if you want to know what my favorite productivity apps are, then click here. Else, if you're in the search for the best note-taking apps, then click here. Please consider subscribing to my channel and I hope to see you there.